This video is intended for the student who is anxious about the DMV examiners. So, how do you satisfy the needs of the DMV examiner? First, the DMV examiner is a professional and they're not going to get upset with you. So, don't anticipate the person might get upset or angry at your driving or your behavior, because they are professionals. When you arrive at the road test site, be sure that you have all your necessary documents ready. I have covered this in another video as to what those documents are, but it does not matter if you're from, say, New York State, where I am, or Florida. I'll give you a look at their manuals. So it does not matter which state you're from. The DMV examiner simply wants you to drive safely and drive in accordance to the traffic laws and regulation, and being able to control your car is also a very, very important factor. Once they get to the car, you should have the mirrors already adjusted. In some jurisdictions, whether you're in the city, the county, the DMV examiner does not want the applicant to be seated around the steering wheel prior to their arrival. So the licensed, the person with the driver's license that came with you should be seated around the steering wheel, and the applicant should be in the passenger seat, in the front seat, before the DMV examiner gets to the vehicle, at which point they will check your documents, and then after they're done that, you can actually change seats. But do not change seat before the DMV examiner comes to the vehicle. Next, once you get to your seat, take your time. Don't be in a rush. Don't just get into the driver's seat and sit down. Prepare for the exam. So therefore, buckle up, adjust your seats, adjust your mirrors if necessary. It should be adjusted already in terms of your mirrors, but at this time, please take the time to adjust your mirrors and make sure your seat is properly adjusted, at which time the DMV examiner, after they complete their paperwork, will tell you when to leave the curb. If the vehicle is off, do not start the vehicle. They will let you know when to start the vehicle. Once you've started the vehicle, do not leave the curb until they've said leave the curb when it is safe to do so. In other words, be ready to follow their instructions. Do not do what you think or anticipate the DMV is going to want you to do. Please just be patient and listen carefully. Once you have left the curb according to the rules, you know how to do that already. You signal, use your mirrors, look over your left shoulder, make sure it's clear and there's no one coming. Once you've left the curb, don't forget the DMV examiners, there could be as many as 4 or 5 of them on scene, on site. Sometimes they have to cross the road from another car that was tested before you. Once you've left the curb, be sure that if they're crossing the road, allow them to cross the road completely before you actually proceed ahead. Once again, I can't say this enough, be patient. Everyone seems to be in a rush all the time. Even though they're an applicant for a road test, they're still in a rush to go past the stop sign, get there before somebody else does. This is a constant problem that contributes to safety violations and issues of safety. And once again, I said before, the DMV examiner expects you to drive in a safe, courteous manner in accordance to the rules and regulations. After you've left the curb and you're driving, the DMV examiner asks you to make a left turn or right turn. Say yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, and then repeat what the person says. For example, if the person says make a right turn, say yes, right turn. The person says make a left turn, got it, left turn. The person says parallel park next to that vehicle ahead, you can say yes, the white car, confirm, yes. So be courteous, and if you're not sure what they want you to do, maybe there's a language situation where you might not speak the same language and you may not understand everything they're saying to you as quickly as they might say it to you, simply repeat what you heard or if you're not sure, ask them again before you make a mistake. And with that, good luck. I am sure you'll be fine.